On July 31st, 2025, 23-year-old Tyrese Roundsky was fatally shot in Wibikaka First Nation in a flying courtroom, which had to operate out of the youth center, as they do not have permanent locations in the north. I think that incident highlighted the issues of police violence against First Nations people and safety issues in the flying courts. And yet, it is so important that people in the far northern Ontario have reasonable in-person access to courts in their communities, close to home. It is a human right. Can you please provide an update on the current status of the operation for the fly-in courts in northern Ontario?
Thank you so much for the question. And absolute tragedy for the family, for the community, and for our system. I was quite moved and shocked when this happened. I've spoken to the Grand Chief, said he has my direct number. If there is any engagement that they want, we will do that. We are taking the lead of that community when they want the presence of the flying court to continue. What we have done in the past couple of years is we have put in for remote court in all of the fly-in reserves except for one, and we're building a building in that space. We're affected by winter roads, by ice roads to get the materials over. So that individuals don't have to leave their community and there can be a level of service that has never been there before. But in this particular area, it has expedited our discussions about security, not just for the participants in the judicial system, the witnesses, the individuals, but for the communities themselves. So I can tell you it's being taken seriously at the highest levels. Immediately after the incident, there was a discussion, a meeting with all three Chief Justices, all of my officials, and to talk about what had happened and how we move forward. And we're engaging with the Chief, the Grand Chief, to find a better way.
Are there any funds allocated with result of that incident that happened?
The virtual and hybrid that I talked about is an ongoing cost that we do, but as a result of this incident, we don't have a particular dollar number. I often would tell clients in my private practice when they came in with something that had happened, I would say, is this an expense or is this a problem? And I would say this is not an expense, this is a problem. And so we have not finalized any sort of preconceived notion of what needs to be done. We are coming to this very open, and we need to engage and find a better way.